Yo, what's up? This is Brandon from Innovating Culture, and I want to take a little time to talk about addictions and the hell they are. Something that I have a lot of experience with. You know, for years I dealt with addiction, and I struggle with it to this day. It's never really over, but it gets cliche when I say it gets easier. But I guess I want to tell my my story, a part of my story when it comes to that. I've always been very shy. Ever since I was a little kid, been real shy, man. I will only open up to a few people. Even to this day, man, I really don't open up to anyone, really quick unless you just somebody, who's just have a real peaceful energy around you. You know, it's easy to talk to. Many people close to me can tell you that. You know, I'm I never shut the fuck up. Like once I get to talking, man. But it'll be a totally different story from people I just met or people I've known for years that I just don't vibe with like that. So I've struggled with like that anxiety and that shyness my whole life, ever since I can remember. And when I would say like junior high, I wanted to be an entertainer, you know, and I knew that entertainers had to, from what I knew, had to be like gregarious and um, outgoing. And both of those things I really wasn't unless I was in front of the right people, you know. Um, so I had to find a way to get over my shyness. I had to find a way to fight the stage fright. And started started drinking, you know, to be more what's the word? I don't want to say personable, but communicative and uh oh man, the words are escaping me right now. It'll pop up again when I finish this video. I have to make another one about remembering words at the last minute. But anyway, um, yeah, man, to be more, just outgoing and to express myself, man. I would use that to do that. I would use alcohol for it, man. It became, bubbly, bubbly, man. I would smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Just I don't know, man, zone out, and just think of some shit I would normally ever think of, man. That's another subject, man. Really had no trouble with that, but yeah, man, it started out like that, but what happened was it would take on a different life when I started drinking to get over things. You know, I would start drinking to cope with my shyness instead of just being, you know, someone who who was more sociable. Yeah. Um, Started using it to replace um things I missed. Things I didn't get. I felt like I didn't get. Like certain things the people I grew up around just didn't have to give me. They didn't have those attributes or those skills to present to me. So, in a sense, I grew up with abandonment, issues. So I would drink to fill a void, all right, and to overcome sadness, which eventually would turn to anger, which eventually became a thing where I was angry or sad all the time. And the next thing you know, I'm drinking to freaking get in my car to drive. I got that damn bad at one point. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got so bad, bro, that I would drink to get in the car because my freaking nerves would be so shot from drinking so much the night before that I would be too damn anxious and fidgety to freaking drive. So I would have to have a drink to calm my nerves to recuperate enough to drive down the street. Crazy. No. Um, and you know, I went on like that for when it got, that was probably when it was at its worst, you know. I went on like that, man, for a few years, and I eventually, this is when me and my estranged wife first got together. You know, we quit everything one New Year's. Like that was our New Year's resolution. You know, we're gonna quit drinking, smoking. That's that, and we did it, man, for the whole year. And Lord knows why I just didn't stay my ass sober. But the following year, we started right back up. But that was a bad decision. But what that year clean and sober did for me was it put in my mind that I had the ability to overcome alcohol and put it and nicotine and put it somewhere else in my mind, you know, or just out of the equation altogether for at least an agreed upon period of time until I was, you know, I was pretty much sober and doing well enough to be an active member of society. And from that point, I began fighting. I began fighting, and I will say at that point I was a binge drinker, man. I would drink 6 weeks, man, every day, you know, as much as I could handle, and I would quit for a week, and I would do it again, drink for a month, and then I would quit for a month, and I would drink for 6 months, and I would quit for 6 months. Now this went on for like 4 or 5 years, and the alcohol, man, it turned into man like an evil twin, or like I was like a ghost or some shit I was haunted with, you know, or by, you know, because it was like any little thing that went wrong, that was my solution. It turned into everything, anything I wanted it to be. Say if I had a argument with my girl, man, I'd go drink. You know, if I was happy, I'd go drink. If I had a bad day at work, I'd go drink. I just had a reason to freaking drink, you know, and it was like, man, every time, like it seemed like every time that I got, like probably like 2 weeks sober or something like that, it was almost like I was looking for reasons. You know, it was almost like I would be, I would get that the fear of success. I was like, damn man, I'm sober, I'm doing this, and I would get to feeling good again on the inside, man. I'll start, you know, vibing at a high level. And I wasn't used to those good feelings, man. I drank so long, man. I wasn't used to feeling good, bro. I wasn't used to having like pure, like good, healthy energy. I wasn't used to it, and it used to freak me the fuck out. You know, like every time I would get sober like that for like that short amount of time, I would, man, I would eat an apple and get the feeling good. I get the energy from the, you know, this nutrition shit you're supposed to be eating. It would fuck me up, like freak me out, man, because I wasn't used to it. You know, um. So what that man, what that up and down did, it I learned, it seemed like I learned something every time. You know, I relapsed. Like the times that when I was sober, those were times like I learned something about my addiction and how I responded to addiction every time. And it seemed like every time I would relapse, of course, man, I would take those steps back. I would mess up. You know what I mean? I'd start all over again, man. But then I would be clean or whatever for like 2 months, man. In those 2 months, I'm an introvert. You know, I told you I'm real shy. I'm real quiet. Like me doing this right now is totally out of my comfort zone. But I feel like, man, I want to help. I want to help people. I can't help anybody if I'm in a freaking corner like this tree and not saying anything. So so yeah, man, I would learn each time I would sober up, man. And every time I got drunk again, it would be the same old drunk again, you know. I'd be cool for a minute, man, you know, something set me off. I ain't gonna lie, I got an attitude problem. I got an attitude problem right now, man. Been sober for years. But that's another video. Um so yeah, man, and eventually just through God allowing certain scenarios play out in my life it forced me to take everything I learned about my response to addiction and my triggers and my weaknesses to just he put me in this space where it say, look, you're gonna have to take everything you know, where everything you've learned over these years going up and down, relapsing and collapsing and getting back up, you know, and falling again and getting back up, you have to put them all to use. Because if you don't do this time, man, ain't no telling what your future gonna look like. And ever since I was a little kid, man, I've always had like this little voice in the back of my head, like make something yourself, do something yourself. You know what I'm saying? Help somebody. That's why I'm here again. You know, but you know, it came to a point like my life, because like a few times I had to rebuild my life because I was fucking up. You know, a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I got haters, man, that just don't know the struggle. I'll be looking at you like, man, you jealous of me? Bruh, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, God bless me. You know what I'm saying? It was a miracle I quit drinking. I really do believe it was a miracle. You know, just going through that's another story. I'll tell y'all exactly what happened. But for this video right here, I want to tell you, man, my experience, and I want to say that an important part of overcoming the struggle with addiction is that you gotta study yourself. You gotta get down deep in there, man. A lot of people say it's a hard thing to do. You know, um, I don't know. I don't think it is, man, because I'm just I'm just honest. I'm honest to a fault, man. I'm honest with myself. You know, but if it is hard for you to do, look, you can do it. All right. We all have our things we struggle with. Some people just have a hard time, man, confronting themselves. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You are the most scary person you will ever confront. All right. I mean, just that's just real. You keep it real with yourself, man. You keep it real with everybody. So, um, yeah, man. I'm saying like if you want to overcome your addiction and break those chains, break that mold, unyoke yourself from that bullshit is I gotta watch them droplets. Okay. Study your reactions, your triggers. Be real, man. What really sets you off? What makes you want to respond in a way that will have you back at the liquor store or buying another pack of cigarettes or buying another gram or whatever it is that get you there? You know what I'm saying? There's many things. I mean, here, what else? You know, hey, you turn on the porno video. I mean, it's a lot of addictions, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, we gotta, if you really have a genuine um, urge to break that cycle, that unhealthy cycle, it starts with going inside you. You know, you got to go inside you, man. You gotta watch yourself. You know, a lot of us find it easier to project. You know, this is because we see. I mean, but what we have to do is we have to be damn honest with ourselves, exactly honest with ourselves, and not switch blame and not um, change the scenario to make it fit our image, what we will want other people to think of us. You know what I'm saying? We have to be damn honest with ourselves. First thing, you know, it's like in AA they say, you know, the first step is admitting it. It's right. And a way to keep it off of you, a way to build yourself, your character, to be the person who is strong enough to quit that or let that go, is to be honest with who you are and what you did. What's wrong with you, pretty much. You know, just be all the way real. You know, I'm gonna make some more videos like this, man. This is the real right here. All right, video about addiction. My name is Brandon. This is Innovating Culture. This is where we have these conversations. Like, share, subscribe, comment, please. Tell me what you think. Safe out there. Wear your mask. Try to have a Merry Christmas. You know, if you can't, I don't know what to tell you, cuz. Peace.